Hi, this is Victor with another Flip the Switch with Vic moment. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the fourth video in a series of 4, From Victim to Victor, the 4 leaps to overcoming adversity. And again, I have to say this, they're not just steps, they are leaps, because in order for anybody to overcome any adversity in life, you have to really take that leap. You have to jump. You have to get, you have to get to a whole new place with the way you're thinking about things. And so again, I want to show you this print, because this is what our ultimate goal is to get to this place, to create and to understand that there's way more than what's hurting us right now, that we hold the brush to creating the masterpiece of our lives. And I want to share with you again the 4 steps, or the 4 leaps. The first one is decide. The second one is to own that adversity, own what you're thinking and feeling about right now about that adversity. Turn it around and find the opportunity in that adversity. And the last one is to create the life that you want. And the word create can mean all different kinds of things for people. For me specifically, it literally meant to create, and that's why I did this print, because not only is my life a masterpiece, I believe that it is, and it has so many more opportunities and so many great things ahead, but also I look at my life as, I remember as a little boy I used to draw a lot. I used to create when I was sick. I remember sitting in bed and drawing pictures and sketching. I always did that. I just found a love for art. And I went to college for art and for design. And I'll never forget when I decided to seek help and to look outside of myself from people that had some experience with abuse, and I started sharing my feelings. I started getting really creative. In fact, I even got inspired. I got really inspired because I realized that I was no longer a victim, that I was becoming a victor, and I'll get to that in a second. But I realized that I had been inspired to create through my adversity, to come out of my adversity in the creative process. And I'll never forget, I was in a group setting and I was asked to share something about my adversity, my abuse, and I'll never forget, I wrote a rap. My first song that I had ever written was lyrics to a rap, and I talked about how I'm no longer a victim, and I'm coming out of this stronger than I was before, and I have so many things to do and all this, and it just became my life's work, is to literally create. And I'm going to show you this picture right now. When I was in college, I did a PSA for a public service announcement for an organization called Northwest Action Against Rape, and I literally created this based on my experience. And I had the models. I had like an 8-year-old girl standing there, and then she transforms into this adult and who admits and comes out and says that she was abused as a little girl. Well, that's my story. That's me. And so that's how I have taken this abuse, this adversity, and I have leaped so far ahead of it because I'm using my creative abilities to get my message out there, but also I use it for therapy for myself when I could get inspired and create. So I'm going to challenge all of you, if you're getting to a place where you're at that leap, where you're ready to move out of you've realized the opportunity, whatever that opportunity is for you, I'm going to ask you to create something. Literally create something, whether it's just you're going to write a poem about it, or you're going to work in your garden and you're going to just dedicate that time to strengthening your mind and your spirit, but using that adversity as the momentum or as the springboard for that, whatever it is that you're going to create. Something in your garden, or you like to cook, you're going to use cooking as your creative process. Whatever it is. For me, it was art. It was writing lyrics to songs. When my mom passed away, I sang at her funeral. And I was able to do that because I felt in a very strong place, but I wrote a song based on her experience of dying in Las Vegas. And it was my way of dealing with it, you see. That was my way of moving past it quickly. I don't think you ever get over that, but I'm much better than I was yesterday. When my sister was murdered in 2001 by her husband, I quickly created. And what did I create? I thought to myself, what would my sister want if she was here today? Well, I know for a fact she would have been working with women that were in domestic violence situations, without a doubt. So I thought to myself, okay, let's create an evening for my sister. We called it A Night for Renee, and we brought people together and we sang and we worked together to create awareness and to raise money for victims of domestic violence. And it's something that I've really become proud of, but it's a great way to move through that adversity, is to leap out of it. So you want to decide, you want to own it, you want to find the opportunity, and you want to create. And that's what's going to get you to go from victim to victor. And what I mean by victor is you're going to be the winner of your life. You are the winner. You are it. I feel like I have won my life. I have a lot more to go, hopefully, but I share it with you, and I love it, from victim to victor. It's about conquering something that has maybe kept you and locked you up mentally for a long period of time. So again, I want to thank you for taking this journey with me, and thank you so much. Thank you.